Hello. My name is James, and I believe this is my first official video in the year 2025. Yeah, this is my first official video in 2025, and I'm just coming back from church. I mean, you can see from the outfit, and something came to my mind. Initially, I write this kind of things to myself. I write them in my journal, but I believe this is something I can also share out there for you to learn from, and I believe it's going to be a blessing for you. So for this one, I titled it Why Growth Feels Lonely But Doesn't Have to Be. So there's a moment in life where you realize you're not the same person you used to be, right? You've grown, your mindset has shifted, right? And your vision has expanded. But the people around you still see you as the old version of yourself. You know, they'll be saying things like, you've changed. Since when do you do that? You know, or you are different now. You know, things like that. At first, you might feel the need to explain yourself to prove that this change is real, that you are not just pretending to be someone new. But over time, you will realize that when you start growing, evolving, or stepping into a version of yourself, not everyone will understand you. The people who knew you in the past, right, may struggle to see to see you differently because they were familiar with the old version of you. They might even question your new direction or even doubt your transformation, and that's okay. Believe me, that's okay. Because I just want you to think of your life like a book, right? Every chapter introduces something new. But here's the challenge. People often judge us based on the chapter they met us in. So they forget that the story is still unfolding, right? The story is, it brings unexpected turns. And that's why we are meant to evolve. Even Jesus in the Bible, after stepping into his purpose, right, he returns to his hometown, and instead of being embraced for who he had become, right, people questioned him. They were like, isn't this carpenter? No, isn't this the carpenter? Or isn't this Mary's son? Right? I believe this was in Mark. Right? They couldn't see beyond who he used to be. Right? They didn't recognize that he has stepped into something greater. So if Jesus was misunderstood when stepping into his calling, why would it be different for you and me? But here's the thing. His purpose wasn't tied to their recognition. It was tied to his calling. You understand? Your transformation isn't about them. It's about stepping into the person you were created to be in the first place. So let's go of the need for approval. Not everyone will understand your growth, and they don't have to. Right? Because seeking validation from those who only knew your past can only lead to self-doubt, imposter syndrome. And you're not an imposter. Your change is real, right? You're learning, you're changing, you're stepping into something greater, right? So I just want you to focus on your value, not their recognition, right? Some people from your past may never acknowledge your potential, but the right people will. Growth can be lonely, but it doesn't have to be. Believe me, it doesn't have to be. So this is one of the reasons why the Lord actually inspired me to start GWS. So to be a space for people who are evolving, stepping into their purpose, and refusing to stay the same. A community where you don't have to explain your growth because everyone around you is also growing, right? So if you ever felt like the people around you don't quite understand who you are becoming, maybe it's time for you to kind of like surround yourself with people who do. You understand? So I mean, I know some people will be like, James is trying to invite people to GWS. But yeah, so I just want to ask you a question, right? Are you ready to step into your next chapter? If so, join GWS. And if not, it's okay. But I just want to encourage you that growth can feel lonely, but it doesn't have to be. Just focus on the value that you have, because there are a lot of people out there that are counting on the person that you are meant to be. A lot of people out there that are waiting for you to become that person that you are meant to be, right? The stories you are going to share, the things you are going to do, the impact you are going to make, the ideas you will share, the works you will do, the inspiration you will bring, right? If you're, I don't know what God has called you to be, but there are a lot of potentials in you, and you don't need validation from people to be who you are meant to be. You understand? Just focus on your value. Don't let the opinions of those who remember the old you keep you from stepping into the person you are meant to be. You understand? So my thoughts for you is just that I want you to think about this. Who are you becoming? Are you willing to work in it? And even if like not everyone understands you, you understand? Are you willing to do this? And I hope this bless you today. Have a wonderful day. Bye.